I'm not too behind schedule today. I was having some technical difficulties, so that's what you get with a new game, right? Gets a little bit of technical difficulties with it. Give it a minute to warm up here. While we're waiting, I'm just going to go check on some controls here. All my axes are working fine. I was just having some funky stuff going on with like the buttons, but they seem okay now. So I noticed that the G25 is starting to get to the point now that it's pretty old. My wheel here is what, it's like 12 years old now, and it's starting to fall behind on support. But overall, I mean, it still works okay. It just has some quirks with this game where, like, I don't know. I'll have to see if stuff happens while I'm streaming so you guys can see, and I can just tell you what's going on. But overall, it works still. It's just some annoyances that happen. So we'll see if this happen again. But yeah, I think I got everything I want to set in here. Yeah. Just looking through this real quick here. Functions, it's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. We're all good here. Alright. Also, this thing, like, actually gives my GPU a run for its money, so I might have to turn some stuff down as we get through it while I'm also streaming, but we'll see. It might be fine. Alright, enough with the rambling. Welcome to SnowRunner. My friend's not going to be able to join me tonight, unfortunately, aka Ben. He's been on the streams here before, here and there. But we both liked MudRunner so much, we decided to splurge and go for the SnowRunner Premium Edition, which is the SnowRunner game and the Season Pass. So we're going to have lots of content to play with this title coming up. And I'm super excited to show this here tonight. I'm sure there are like billions of other streams going on right now. Maybe not billions, but you get the idea. A large number of streams, I'm sure. I didn't actually look, so maybe not. But it seems to be a popular trending simulator, of course. And yeah, we're going to play it because I really like it. And I like MudRunner. So that's what we're going to stream today. This came out on, I want to say Monday? Technically, it was Tuesday, the 28th, but with the time zone I'm in, it actually came out like at 4 p.m. the day before, local time. So I had some time on Monday to play with it for a bit. Played some on Tuesday, and again last night. So yeah, I have probably like 3 hours into it so far. Lots of pros, definitely has some bugs, but I can definitely overlook those in the meantime, and the devs actually put a patch out today. I think maybe just for the PC edition, which of course is what I'm running. Not yet for the console, but hopefully that'll come soon. But they're working on it. I mean, they put it out like they promised for the release date, right? And I can overlook the glitches, not just because they're working on them, but there are so many positives on this game so far that I really like. The graphics are beautiful. Physics are really good too. Overall, it's definitely an improvement over the previous Spin Tires MudRunner titles. Alright, again, enough rambling, let's get going. Into Black River, Michigan. I don't know if this is actually a place, a real life place, I didn't check. But let's see if I can get to the map here. Anyway, there's so much content. So, you know, this looks fairly similar to MudRunner, right? You got your little square plot here for your map. However, what's different is there are different maps within this region here itself. And if I could figure out how to get there, because that G for global map, how about that? See, there's 4, I guess, different maps for this region. And then there's also Alaska, and there's also Russia. So like, yeah, it was that 4, 8, 11 different maps across 3 regions, and with the season pass, we're gonna get even more. I forget there's a whole video that explained the expansions and the way this is gonna work. So there's gonna be even more maps coming out, and I think more regions too. So that's exciting. But we're gonna stick with Michigan today. Ben and I are working on Alaska, so we're gonna save that. Might show up in a future stream. I'm going to save my progress there and not get any further ahead, and I'm going to stick with Michigan today, which is really where you start in the tutorials. So I already went through all of that, of course. We're not going to go through that here, but we're going to basically be jumping right in right after where we ended up at the end of the tutorial, because we went right to Alaska after that, because SnowRunner, so because we wanted to see snow. So let's get right back into it here. I'm still learning the mechanics. I kind of get how it works. It was really confusing at first, trying to figure out how to get our vehicles to different regions, because you have to collect them off the map and put them in your garage. You got to do that manually. So that was a little confusing at first, but we're good now. And like, as you can see, I guess we got a couple of watch points here, but we still got more. So I don't exactly have a plan for tonight. We'll just kind of go with the flow. See what we got out there for. I guess I can't click on any other vehicle. No, I can. So we got some contracts, and we have tasks. I'm not sure how the contracts work. I've been working only on the tasks. So oh, this is interesting. Drowned scout truck. Maybe we should try to do some kind of recovery mission. Let's see what we have in the garage first, and then we'll come back to this. How about that? So, right off the bat, this is actually a DLC vehicle, but came with the DLC. It's basically, you know, a Jeep. It's got a snorkel on it, which is great for crossing rivers. And this thing is a beast. I upgraded the engine in it already, and it's like way out of its league for power to weight ratio. That's one of the things that you can upgrade. So we'll come back to the customization, of course. But for now, we'll go through the vehicles here. This is your vehicle that you actually start with, this Chevy pickup from the 80s. By the way, the interiors and the exteriors, the modeling is phenomenal on all of these. But this was what you start with. Really basic. Of course, I'm sure it can be upgraded, but it's all stock still. So this is basically what you start with. And then this is what you pick up in the tutorial that can actually do more than the pickup. This classic GMC. Sounds great, by the way. I love the sounds in this game, too. It has a funny train horn, too. I think a lot of the trucks do. And then this guy we picked up in Alaska when Ben and I were playing. It was sitting on the map somewhere when we were scouting. And it's a generic brand. It's called Royal. I don't think it's a real truck brand. But it looks cool. It looks like it could do quite a bit of off-roading there. And then this guy came with early purchase, pre-purchase of the game. And this is a Navistar military edition of the highway truck that I don't think they make anymore. Maybe not for the highway truck portion, but this is like the military variant, and it is a beast. You can't really see through the windshield, though. But, you know, it works fine outside, in the outside view. So I think what we're going to do is start with this guy. Maybe do a little bit of scouting, because I saw on the map, of course, because we're in an early state here, that we don't really have many of the watch points uncovered. So let's just go in here and see if we have anything that can be upgraded. I mean, as you can see, the engine, you know, started out as this guy here, and you can see how the power to weight got cut, is cut down if we go back to that stock engine. I upgraded to this thing, which is a beast. This guy apparently is even better, but we have to go to Russia to unlock that one. But this one actually is, excuse me, it's like way more than I really need, honestly. But we'll find the other engine, I'm sure, eventually. Not sure why you would want to use the other two whenever you already have one that's like ridiculously good, unless these are better with fuel. But yeah, the other guys are sitting in Russia somewhere. We have to find them. So we're gonna stick with this guy for the engine. It's all good. Gearbox, we don't have anything yet, it looks like, so that's all right. I think pretty much everything else might actually be stock so far. Yeah, I'd have to purchase these tires. You know what? They don't change in terms of, performance, it looks like. So I don't understand why. I mean, the tread pattern's different. I don't really see an advantage of one over the other, so I'm going to save my money. Well, first of all, I'm broke because I bought a trailer, which is actually also going to be sitting at the other map because I'm currently using it. So that's another thing. We got to earn money some other way without a trailer, unless we find one on the map. So I think scouting tonight is going to be the best first thing for us to do. Anywho, yeah, was this? This is giving me a tutorial message. I just noticed this here on the right. While your rims are just for visuals, your tires certainly are not. Okay. Yep, I got that drift. Okay, so this is actually something I really wish I had, but we can't afford right now. This winch allows you to operate it while the engine is not running, because by default you can't. There's some interesting. I mean, the upgrades are so more advanced. And I don't even think there was the concept of an upgrade in MudRunner and SnowRunner. I didn't see it. So without mods, it was just you got what you got for the vehicle. So it's really cool to see this really comprehensive upgrade setup here. I mean, there's just so much in here. I mean, we got our spare wheel on here. We want to keep that for sure. We got our diff lock. We would definitely need that. Roof rack, I guess we don't have it unlocked. We need rank 14 to unlock. That's a long ways away. I guess what can that do? That can give us supplies we can carry. Okay. And then, of course, the snorkel. I don't want to remove that, so I'm going to keep that there. So there you have it. That was a quick run through of the customization. That was... that's something that I really was glad to see in this game. So we're going to actually stick with this guy for now. So let's leave the garage, get into the game world. That's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong button. That's okay. See, here it is right here. Let's try the enter key. Okay, notice that your tracked objective has changed. I don't know what it would change to, though. Let's see. If we can get moving here. Yeah, putting it in gear might help, right? Alright. So one of my first impressions of this game when I started playing it earlier this week was just how phenomenal the graphics are. The reflections of like surfaces, you could tell like where there's water and where it's dry. It just looks phenomenal. It's just great. You can see things are kind of glitchy. I'm kind of pushing my CPU right now because I'm also streaming, so that might have something to do with it. Actually, that glitchiness there, I only really saw in multiplayer. We'll see how it goes. I might have to turn down things a little bit. But actually, my GPU isn't being taxed too bad. Alright, I'll keep an eye on it. I got stuff showing up on the other side of my screen. Okay, right. So now we want to look for a scouting opportunity. So right now we're sitting at the garage over here. I'm kind of more familiar with the layout of the map that we started on for Alaska, so this might... You know what, one thing we might want to just do right off the bat is go get that watchtower, because it's pretty close. And that can show us what's over here. It's not too much, actually, because this is the edge of the map right here. So this wouldn't really give us much opportunity, other than maybe there's a vehicle hiding back there. So let's see, maybe if it's on the way to one of our tasks here, we could do something. I'm not sure what this is all about. Oh, these are like just submissions for... okay. You know what? These contracts might actually be... Yeah, these are like trucking opportunities, which we need to build up money first. Oh, this one looks like it's different. No, hang on. What does this one say? Yeah, these are all deliveries, right? Contracts look like they're deliveries. So let's just stick with the tasks for now, because we have a scouting vehicle that can't really carry anything. We might be able to go get this guy. Where is this? Trouble at the farm. We've got trucks wedged deep in sludge, and we could use a strong arm to haul them out. We need a serious engine for this one. Well, let me tell you that the vehicle we're in right now definitely has a serious engine. So I think we should do this one. Let's go right into it. Deliver drowned truck to the farm. Where is it? Oh, it's over there, and it's... Okay, so there's two pieces to this, clearly, right? And we just got to go to get the ground Drown truck. This is really close by. And then just go drop it over here. Seems straightforward, right? I bet this Jeep can handle it. I don't think I have to activate the mission. I think I just do it. So let's do it. Alright, let's finally get into some driving here. Hopefully my wheel behaves. I'll scoot my chair up a little bit. Alright, let's get over there. Alright. Almost looks like that could be a shortcut. I'm going to stick to the main road for now, because we're definitely going to be doing off-roading when we get over there. So admire the clean vehicle while you can for now, because that's going to change. Oh man, the steering gets a little wonky. Almost took that sign out, I'm amazed we didn't. Okay, we should be able to get through this. This should matter. Let's throw on our all-wheel drive. Oh, it's always on. Oh yeah, look at this, piece of cake. So a little backstory on this map. Basically, you know, Michigan can have quite a wet season in addition to quite a wintry season. And the story behind this bit is that there was quite a bit of rain, so stuff is kind of flooded out. So you kind of have to help rebuild the map a little bit. It's kind of the backstory of what's going on here. And man, I tell you, this thing is all over the place. Trying to keep it straight. It's just squirrely. Yeah, see, it just wants to kick out. It's hard for me to explain without my camera going here. Oh, there's the truck. Well, it doesn't look like it's really flooded out. That doesn't look bad. Alright, how do we get down there? I guess we'll go... Yeah, I didn't really go through the farm. We're just gonna mosey on in through the back entrance here. Oh, there's a trailer right here. Oh, another thing about this game, dynamic weather. So now it's gonna start raining, which is cool. Alright, we're gonna go right into it here. Oh, this is deep. I'm glad we have a snorkel. That makes life easy. This thing looks like it almost doesn't need it either. Alright, let's go rescue this truck. Get a quick, easy buck here. Hopefully. Well, this looks bad. This is some deep mud here. Yeah, you gotta be patient with games like this. As we learned in Mud Runner. Oh, you know what? I might not want to go in this. This looks pretty deep. Yeah, see, you get hints whenever you start taking too long to do stuff. We'll throw a diff lock on like it's telling us to. I'm going to steer around this because I didn't realize how deep that was. This is a task zone. You have to enter to accept the task and get additional information. Okay, well, I got it from the map, but that's alright. I guess this is how we activate it. See, you can tell my steering like randomly is straightening out. Hopefully we can get that fixed with a patch. What happens, it seems like when I cut my wheel all the way one direction, it just starts to center in the game, even though I haven't centered it in real life. Okay, so you are able to repair any damaged vehicle, be it on your own or someone else's. First press B to open your functions menu. Now go to the repair menu, get started. Okay, I guess this is the same mission we picked earlier, so, or we're looking at earlier, so we're just going to accept it. Now we can repair vehicles piece by piece or all at once if you have enough spare parts. Do they just, I thought it was not going to work, so I guess we could just repair it and drive it ourselves, huh? Okay. Wait. Repair. No, I want to repair this guy. Huh. Oh, there we go. Repair. Oh, I can't. Can I not repair it? Can I just drag it out of here? Do I have to repair it? It says 40 repair points required. Okay. Doesn't this say I have... Oh, and this is just my repair status, I guess. Okay. Can I just drive it? Alright, let's see what this is actually telling us to do in the mission. Show tasks. We just need to pull it out, right? That's what it's telling us to do. I don't know why it wants us to repair it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to pull this thing out of where it's sitting. I don't think we need to repair it. Well, this thing is jumpy. Jeez. Let it go. Alright, let's just winch it out. Just tow it over to the farm. I guess if I wanted to fix it, that might help aid the towing, but I don't think we need to worry about that with this. Let's just pull it over there, see what happens. Oh yeah, we got no problem. I think the truck started up anyway. It's helping me. Let's try it. Let's try diff lock here. Yeah, low gear is really low in this game, so. Oh, look at that reflection. That's so cool. And the sun came out again. Yep, you can see like the sun reflection on the tires because they're wet. It's just, the graphics are phenomenal in this game. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So where are we taking this now? I guess we're taking it. We could slip through here, right? Yeah, this is fine. We'll just take out some of the crop there. It's no big deal. Oh, there we go. Right, we gotta take it over here. Yeah, the steering in this game with the G25 isn't great. Yeah, that was a quick buck there. Hopefully it'll get better. Okay. I guess that was it, right? So we just made 1100 off that. Missing machinery, downed highway truck. GMC, where are you sitting? Aha. Let's go to do this recovery. It's really similar. But we make another 1200 bucks, right? Let's do that. Let's get over here. Just because it's close by. We're trying to earn money right now is what we're trying to do, so let's just get to it. Because we're going to need the money in order to buy equipment for the vehicles, like flatbeds, to be able to haul contract loads too, so. Yeah, the force feedback is a little strong. Yeah, I don't know what I'm taking a really weird path here, aren't I? But anyway, the force feedback, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's I just don't think that this wheel, you know, has full support for this game, but it works. It works. So, oh, this thing just plowing through here. This is awesome. Okay, game. I don't need to repair the truck. I need to tow it. I think we just go right out through the swamp here. This might be pretty easy. Another quick job. Now this one's going to be a little more challenging because that truck's pretty heavy. So, but it seems to have no issue because the thing doesn't have any cargo, so that helps, right? Yeah, see, it's going to get a little caught up on stuff here. Alright, let's try low gear diff lock. Yeah, there we go. This thing wants to pull, it's got the power. It's just you got to make sure you have enough grip to be able to get through the mud. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous looking game. It's impressive. I could tell that not just by how it looks, but like it's like really pushing my GPU So that tells me that, you know, it's putting out a lot of detail, especially when I go through water. All right, we're gonna go up this way. It looks like a fuel trailer sitting up there. Huh. I guess we could do like a fuel contract with an existing trailer like that. All right, so we got a fuel trailer discovered. I think we're gonna hit that grill there. Yep. Oops. It's still standing. I'll put it back in higher gear here. You can only use diff lock when you're in low range in SnowRunner. That's different from MudRunner. All right, we want to go back to the farm, so I guess we'll just go back to the right here. Yeah, this is working out decently. Some easy money with this vehicle is ridiculous. Now, granted, it doesn't come, you know, stock with the game, so it's a little, you know, it's a little kind of cheating because we're early in the game, but not really. It's a good vehicle, so we just got to deliver this guy back here. Love how they put Alcoa rims on the trucks, by the way. I love that. Looks awesome. Let's get our money up here. If I can steer straight. Look at this. This thing's pulling. I don't know why it wants to go to the right like that. Is this where we gotta take it? I assume this is where we're supposed to go. Hang on. Where are we supposed to take it? Are we missing the drowned highway truck? Deliver the truck to the farm. Yeah, they're here. It's here. Hello. Done. We have to unwinch it. Right? Isn't this what do I need to repair it? The other one I didn't need to repair. What's going on here? Can I just like sit in this truck? No, I can't. Change truck. No. Hang on, let me try backing up closer to it. I was thinking maybe if I sit in the truck it would let me do that. No. Nope. Why, you no work? This thing doesn't want to move. Yeah, that's where it's supposed to go. I don't know what's going on. What's going on here? Huh. Let's try coming around from the other direction, because that's the way the other vehicle worked. Wow, this thing is really having a hard time. Just try to turn it around here, I guess. Yeah, see, what I'm doing is cutting my wheel all the way to the left right now, and you see how it like starts to reset? I'm not doing that. I don't know why the game's doing that. It seems like a glitch. Maybe if I don't cut it all the way, it won't do that. Alright, let's try coming in this way and see if it changes anything, because that's where we're supposed to go, right? Downed highway truck. Take this truck. Deliver the downed truck to the farm. Drowned truck. Yeah. Well, that's where we're going. Alright, game. Come on, give me my money. This is where it's supposed to go. Because the last time the truck just like disappeared, right? Come on. This is right where it's supposed to go. Right here. It is right in... Yep. Yep. Right? Right here. This is it. This is it, game. Why aren't you working? Huh. Okay, why you no worky? Oh, did I not activate the mission? I might not have activated the mission. No, I thought I did. I think that's what this means, right? Oh, maybe I didn't. But the truck's right here, so it had this. I don't know what else to do. This should be it. Alright, why can't I drive now? I guess when you're in low, you can't, huh. I don't like how auto has a reverse if you hold the brake pedal. I wish they would change that, but we'll live with it for now. Anyway, gearbox is still a learning curve. Maybe now? Let's see. Change truck. No. Yeah, this is weird. I feel like I missed a step. Recover, change truck, repair. Like I can't even do anything to the truck. Huh. Is there still like a mission thingy over there? Yeah, you know what? Hang on. Let's go back there. I bet you I didn't activate the mission. That's no problem. We'll just drive over there. That seems weird. I just picked the truck up. I thought I would just be like, oh, you're doing this mission, and it would just activate the mission for you. But that's not what happened. So this thing, I tell you, it's fast, but it's also squirrely. Very squirrely. So trying to hold it on the road here. Come on. Yep. You know what? Yeah, we gotta go over here and activate the task, I think. Oh, we're just gonna take out some trees while we're on our way over. It's fine. This thing's hard to control, that's my excuse. This thing is just flying right through this bog. It's pretty cool. Love this vehicle. This is a great scouting vehicle. Okay, yeah, here you go. Accept. There you go. Did we already do it? Did it like just make the truck disappear? Because that'd be hilarious. I think it did. No, it's still sitting there. Alright, well, according to the map it's still there. Let's go see what happened, because I already did things out of order here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you can see, like, for some reason in the evenings and the mornings when the sun is low, this really starts to really drive my computer crazy. The graphics like double in intensity. So even for a GTX 1080, this is actually taxing. The only thing that's taxed in the past for me is VR because it's higher resolution, but this is just 1080p, so it's crazy. Gotta say, it looks pretty. Yeah, let's try to keep this thing straight. It's proving to be difficult. Okay, now, will this count? Come on, we're here now. You know? Do I have to like reactivate it by pulling it into the objective, or... Oh, can I just change the vehicle now? I might be able to, because I just did the mission. Activated the mission. No, the truck's still just kind of... I don't know what the deal is here. Maybe I have to move it a little bit? It's not letting me do that either. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I chose that as the winch point. I was just desperately trying to get it to move. Let's try maybe pulling it backwards a little bit, then forwards again. Because this should work. This should work now that the mission is active. It's active, right? Start tracking. See, we already did this though. Oh yeah. See, now it's telling me to go here with the truck, and I am. So I don't know what the deal is. Oh, there we go. Well, there you go. Maybe it just had to move a little bit. Well, that's kind of my bad because I kind of messed up the order of operations there. Okay, so we did that. We got some more money. Now what are we up to? If I hit global, does it show me? No. How do I see my profile? Well, hang on. This is driving me nuts. I gotta turn off. Can I turn it off here? Wheel sensitivity. I thought there was something for like the UI. Maybe not. Okay. I thought there was something that was like... See, I don't think I want to change this. Maybe I do. What happens if I put this to 0? I'm genuinely curious now. Oh, literally nothing. Yeah, okay. Nope, we don't want that. We'll put that back to the 1.0. I thought maybe that might affect like either the UI or like the force feedback, but neither changed. Okay. So let's just figure out what this is, by the way. I want to see what this is all about. It doesn't... I guess it's just a destination thing. This isn't really a mission thing. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. No biggie. Okay. So... You know, I really wish that this would kind of tell me what I got going on for money. Oh, there's a trailer over here. Hang on. Trailer store. Oh, it's just a store. Oh, there is a flatbed over here, though. Interesting. This will probably tell me, right? Yeah, we got 2,700 now. We're slowly making some cash. Oh, this thing does have a flatbed already. I forgot about that. We could do some contracts here. Okay, let's see what else we got out there. I mean, ideally, I'd like to have a semi-trailer, but that's being used currently. On the Alaska map, as I mentioned earlier, we're not going to go to that one today. We're going to stick on Michigan. So let's just take a look around the map a little bit, I guess. I mean, maybe we should just go try to scout, right? Maybe we should just try to look at the, try to get the watch points just to get an idea of the map. A little more better. Now this is funny. I guess because we've driven through here, this watch point's kind of mostly uncovered now. First of all, where am I? That might help. Oh, am I back at the garage now? Where is this guy? Oh, he's over. Oh, that's right. He's at the farm. We didn't go that far, did we? Huh. I'm tempted to go check this stuff out over here. See what's out there, maybe for vehicles unlocking. Because this over here, this whole kind of area, this was like the tutorial zone. So we've driven this a lot, kind of already. This is like a little town area where you pick up cargo that you deliver around the map. I think eventually there's also regional hauls that you actually have to go to different maps with your cargo, and there's somewhere they might be covered by watch towers here, but somewhere there's a tunnel at the corners of the map. Yeah, they're probably covered, where you can drive through and go to the next map, which is really cool. We haven't tried that yet. I haven't tried that yet. But that's how you get to like the other 4 maps for the Michigan area, And I think you can also do that to get to, like, I don't know if you can get to Alaska that way or not. It'd be kind of weird. Maybe you can only do that for, like, the region you're currently in. Okay, maybe just start out easy. Since this guy's so close, we'll go get him first. Of course, we're going to stick with our trusty old Jeep. And then maybe go check out maybe another watchtower, or maybe just see what we got going on for the missions. Right, I just want to drive this. Can I drive it? Yeah, I can. Oh, right. I actually wanted to pass the time a little bit. Can I do that here? Yeah, I can. We'll make it morning. I'm going to skip the night just because it's kind of difficult to see. But nighttime does look pretty cool. But yeah, we'll just skip it. This morning fog looks pretty cool though too. All right, we don't have to go too far here. Just got to go up the street. Yeah, this morning fog looks really neat. I like it. Trying to, if I put my foot down too much, this thing just gets swirly because of how much torque it has. It's ridiculous how much power this has. Kind of wish I had the manual transmission option. I think we gotta go up this way for the watchtower. This is gonna be no problem for this thing. Oh, I guess I should show the first-person view too, right? I've been talking all about. That was one of the biggest features for this over MudRunner, is the interior, and you can see the gauges actually look pretty good. I mean, this is probably what the vehicle kind of looks like in real life, which is awesome. I knew that for sure for like the GMC and those vehicles I'm more familiar with. This one I'm not as familiar with, but this is still pretty convincing. I think we're going the right way. I'm just kind of working my way around the path here. Oh, this thing is definitely quirky with this big engine that we put in it. Which is great for towing vehicles. Maybe I should try to find another missions like that. I feel like I'm not supposed to be going this way, but we're going this way anyway. This might be a trail. I might have jumped the gun and picked a path that's not really a path. This looks like a path, though. It looks okay. Holy crap. Okay, we're getting there. We're headed the right way, at least. Whether this is the right path or not. I'd also like the way that they updated the marker system. So whenever you plop down a point, you know, on the map, you get a little navigation point that you see there, and if you turn your head away, you know, it'll show you which way to turn the camera. Really nice. Much better than what was in MudRunner. Or SnowRunner for that matter. Okay. Boom. So what that does for us, as you can see, is it really just uncovers everything around the area on the map. So, and there's actually, I think there's a truck over here too. I thought I saw something. Maybe not. I thought I saw an icon pop up just a little bit ago that said there's a truck over here for us to unlock. Or a vehicle of sorts. Uh-huh. Launch observation. What does this do? This is like Far Cry style here. Check it out. Okay, let me pack up some more. No, that's our vehicle, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking at this icon. It's moving with my character, so... Alright, well, I guess it's not actually a vehicle to unlock. I guess that was the right trail to take, too. That was kind of a pain to get through those rocks. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, let's see what we got going on over here. What do we got going on for the place behind the spruces? Oh, let's just do this because we're right here anyway, right? There's a place in the mountains not far away that has the most stunning views. I like to relax up there from time to time. Why don't you take a look? Just try not to destroy everything getting up there. Yeah, let's do it. Can I activate it, or do I have to drive? I probably have to drive to it, right? That's how we did it before. This is just like a scout. Yeah, scout is recommended. That's what we're doing. I should have named this scouting. It's like the title, because that's what we're doing. It's kind of like trucking. No, this thing's like a truck. Well, we might have to check out a truck and do a delivery mission here before I sign off for the night. So that's not going to be for a while. We're going to be doing this probably for about another hour-ish. All right, now I got to get up to the observation point. That is our mission, and apparently we're getting paid to do it. That's great. Man, I wish I could just get paid to go drive to an observation center. Observation point. I wonder how we're supposed to get... Is that, like, on top of the mountain here? I think we can get there more directly if we go this way. Man. Taking it easy. I'm feathering the throttle quite a bit here, because this, again, has a... Ah, I see now. Yeah, this thing has a powerful engine. Excuse me. I'm going to see if I can get to it on this side any easier than the other side. If not, I might have to back up. Oh no, we can climb up there. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. If I don't roll the thing, we got it. We got it. We got it. We can go this way. Oh, oh. Almost did it. Almost rolled it there. Okay, here we go. We're just walking up. We're trying to walk up. It's not working out quite the way I was hoping it would, but we're getting there. Okay, here we go. Oh, check it out. There's a grill. Oh man, this is awesome. A little grill and chair there. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Okay, I think this is it. Right? You sit here. My game spazzes because my pedals don't exactly have a great 0 point on them, so the handbrake keeps getting suggested to turn off. We're there, right? This is where we gotta go, right? Or do we have to go? It just wants us to drive right up to it, huh? Or do we have to go... Oh, you know what? Crap. We have to drive to the... We got to the destination again before starting the mission. That's clunky. Whoa. Hi, chair. We made the chair kind of angry. So this is where we're supposed to be if the mission were active. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Dang. Ah. How much do we get paid for that? Is that worth just going back to and then coming up to it again? I'm gonna say probably not. It's $1,000. Ugh. All right, what else we got? Missing machinery. Oh, that's all the way the heck up there. A shipment of important machinery to a local factory was interrupted by an unfortunate incident with the previous driver. The responsibility is all yours now. I'd take a crane if I were you. I don't think we have a crane yet, so that could pose a challenge. Oh, is that a contest? No, this is a contest. Oh, this is something we could easily do, right? Deliver to the drilling site. Planks. Well, I say easily, but... Maybe we should get this watchtower first and then try to do this. What do we think? Complete during the night? Does it have to happen at night? And there's actually, you get paid more for doing it more quickly too, huh? So there's 3 things that we would have to do here. Deliver wooden planks to the old house. And then deliver... to the church and to the drilling house. So we could do that with the GMC. All right, well, we'll think about that. We might have to drive. We're gonna have to drive all the way out there to get to that. What is this? What do we have to do here? Fallen power line. Oh, here we go. Task. Fallen power line. We can't get darn thing done around here. The power lines are down. We get, and all we get from the town are excuses. Well, what are you waiting for? Do something about it. Concrete blocks, which are at the warehouse. Metal planks, which are in town. See, what I'm starting to see here is that a lot of this stuff involves clearing watchtowers first, watch points. So we might want to just do that. What is this? A ramped flatbed trailer. Maybe we should go discover that. Ooh. Is that something I could pull? Maybe. Alright, well, we could try to get down here. Oh, that might take a long time, though. You know what? Here, how about this? Let's keep going on this trail. There's just so many things to do. I just don't know what to do. That's I'm all over the place because there's so many things. Let's do this. Let's go get this watchtower, just because that's almost kind of, you know, we need to do that eventually. For one of the many missions. I'm disappointed I came all the way up here and I didn't start that mission first, because you gotta do that. You gotta go to the start point of the mission to activate it before you try to complete it. As we found out with the truck earlier, I decided not to do that though. Ugh. Anyway, let's just go discover some more of the map. Since we're in the scout vehicle already, this thing's fun to drive. I'm trying not to die here. Just go get that watchtower. Since one of the missions does depend on it. If we want to do those power lines. And then, yeah. Alright. Let's go check out what's down here. It looks like a nice big lake. I'm trying not to just get all squirrely here on this narrow pass. See, I got kicked out there a little bit. It's challenging when you start to drive fast. Yep. Yep. Well, we didn't need that tree, right? Oh, this is pretty muddy in here. Look at this. This thing, like, has no problem, though. It might take you a while in some cases. Oh, look at this. This is pretty deep. It might take you a while to get through some stuff, but you'll get through it. See, we just threw on diff lock. We're in low range there. No problem. This thing is a beast. Put it back in normal range. That turns off diff lock. And we're rolling. This is fast. It's ridiculous. Alright, so the garage is back that way. And the warehouse is to the right. Okay, I guess I can kind of see how that works. I mean, I would rather go this way. What is going on right now? I would rather go this way than that, but we're gonna throw this warehouse on here. Warehouse watch point. I'm just gonna go this way. We're gonna throw that watch point on the navigation so we don't get too lost here, and just go head towards it. Try to get there kind of quickly here. Oh yeah, get some air. The one thing I haven't been able to show people yet is the damage, because you can damage vehicles if you're driving too hastily and you hit a rock or something. You can actually damage tires, suspension, engine, transmission, and the fifth one is I guess fuel tank, maybe. Out there you go. I hit the suspension on something pretty good there. So, you know, you could actually immobilize your vehicle if you're too reckless. I don't even know what I hit back there. It didn't even look like I hit a rock. Okay, so the watch point looks like it's like on top of that mountain. We're going to keep going up this way and around. Look at that little canyon down there. Oh, you do not want to fall into that, huh? As I start steering in that direction. I promise you I'm not actively steering that way. My vehicle is just doing it on its own. This thing just gets all squirrely. I think we want to go that way. Maybe cut up from here. Yeah, we're pretty... Oh, you know what? There is a trail that looks like it goes that way. I'm gonna bet that we can go that way. Let's do that. Right. Let's do that. Alright. Yep, again, I like this new waypoint system. I'm just constantly having to put in input to this wheel to try to somewhat stay true to where I'm trying to go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, looks like this should be pretty straightforward to get up here now. We could. Okay, so the tower is, you can kind of, yeah, you can see it right there. I hate going through the woods, as I learned in MudRunner, so I'm gonna see if I can keep going a little bit more. Oh, looks like there's rocks up there. Okay, we might not have a choice. We might have to. Oh, there's a path right up there. Oh, that's right. There's another path right here. Okay, phew. I just had a bad experience in MudRunner once when I was cutting through the woods to get to a watchtower, and I got so wedged in and stuck. And I think it was a map that we couldn't like recover in the garage either. So that was really frustrating. And I think I found out like, oh, I could have just gone around like the longer way and it would have worked out much better. Alright, let's check out this observation. Far Cry style, kind of. It's cool. Okay, well, we got a lot of stuff here, don't we? Oh, see, now here's a bridge that we would have to build if we wanted to use the paved path there, which we kind of do for trucks. It's a lot easier to deal with. But there's a way around here, as you can see. We're kind of in the middle of that because we came from over here. Hey, Dirt Tracker! Absolutely, we are enjoying SnowRunner 100%. There are some glitches, you know, it's early. But for what it is, it's really good. It's really good. I really like it. I liked MudRunner. Ben liked MudRunner, so we both got it. We got the season pass too, so there's going to be so much content coming out for this that I hope that we'll be able to stream. I think I might just go for that next watchtower because it's like right down the road. So right now we're kind of scouting. Just one of the first things that you do, and you usually do that in MudRunner first too. We just unlocked a bunch of stuff for this watchtower. Some missions. There's an upgrade sitting over here. I guess another roadblock over here we might want to clear out. The warehouse is what I was trying to get to because there's a job that I want to use the warehouse, or I need to use the warehouse for. Yeah, it is kind of a shame, isn't it? I was hoping it would be, because like they had a patch today, for example, and I can't figure out in the Epic Game Store where you go to see like the changelog. Like it's so easy to do that on Steam for like, usually developers on Steam are good about putting a changelog like in the community tab for the game or whatever. But I don't think anything like that exists for Epic Games. I don't mind the launcher itself. It's just, to me, it's not as good as Steam, so. Alright, what is King of the Hill? A couple of locations on your map that offer fantastic views. Be sure to check them out. Oh, North and South Peak. Now, see, we're already kind of there. Maybe we'll just go do this because we need the. Oh, we get some money for this, quite a bit actually. We're trying to build up money because I spent it on a trailer that it's sitting on the other region right now in Alaska. I'm saving that for a co-op session. So the trailer's still sitting there. I can't use it on this map, so we don't have a trailer. So I'm trying to build up money now, kind of, also, to go get a trailer. Yeah, I don't know. Is it going to come to Steam? I don't know if they're planning on sticking with Epic Games for it or what. I think we have to backtrack here actually to get to that. I think we'll just do that then. Yeah, because I bought MudRunner on Steam. I definitely like Steam better, but is it supposed to come to Steam? Guess we'll find out. Alright, let's do this in reverse. The one thing that's driving me crazy right now in this game is that reverse is automatic. So auto also includes reverse, which means if I step on the brake and I would just want to stay still, that doesn't work. It just starts going in reverse. Oh, they won't be... See, that's the thing. I thought the whole reason that they were on Epic was because they get more cut than Steam. Steam, I thought, wanted like 30% for games, and I thought that Epic was better. Is it the other way around? If that's the case, why didn't they just go to Steam? Huh. It's weird. Yeah, I always thought Epic was better for developers. I thought that it was... Oh, but maybe also, like... Yeah, that is pretty decent. But yeah, I guess also you have to bank on people using the Epic Game Store. And yeah, it is annoying having to have a bazillion DRMs. I like just having Steam. But... let me tell you, I think that the Epic Game Store DRM is loads better than Origin, which I sadly have to use for Battlefield and Apex. Yeah, I haven't played Apex recently, but Origin I hate so much. Epic Games is okay, but I don't really... The only DRM that I let run on startup is Steam. Like, even Epic Games, I might have to start doing that to let SnowRunner update when I boot my PC. But so far it's only Steam that runs on startup for me, so I can get my games updated when... Because usually I'll boot it and I'll walk away for like 10 minutes or something, and by the time I come back all my games are up to date. So yeah, I don't know. Alright. Yep. This is squirrely when I put my foot down. Okay. No, I didn't want to winch. Go away. Press the wrong button. Okay. King of the Hill. Yes, we want to do King of the Hill. Okay. Start tracking. That's the button I was missing before. And I think that this first path here is the way we want to start out on. So we're going to go up this trail. Let me double check that's the way we want to go. Yeah, and annoyingly, I think we have to come back down it too. Maybe we can, like, cut across here, and because the other one is the peak up here we got to go to. There's two peaks. Okay. Well, let's do the south peak first. Ah, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, if you're using it for work as well, yeah, I think on my laptop even, which I sometimes... I'll take it, I guess, to work with me when I travel, but I don't travel that often. I don't have Steam running on that on startup, just my desktop here. But yeah, how have you been? I don't know if I shared, I don't know if you knew. I mean, did I tell you about how I broke my S8 and then I got an S10? Like, I totally shattered the screen on it. But anyway, I had the S10 only for like, was it November, December, January... about 4 months, and I jumped to the S20 Plus, mainly because the Samsung was offering more money for the phone than what I paid for it during Cyber Monday. They're offering more money, you know, for trade-in of the S10. And yeah, granted, in the long run, I definitely would have saved money by sticking with the S10, but like I couldn't pass it up for like a brand new phone, so I ended up getting the S20 Plus, which has been good. It's a little big. Kind of missed the size of the S10. Even the S8. Like, if I didn't break that, I probably would still be using it. But I'm liking, other than, you know, I've gotten used to the size. That's it. Yep. Oh, we're done. We're done. Oh, dang it. I don't have that winch yet either. I gotta recover. Is my mission still active? Yes. But, man, I gotta go all the way back over there now. Actually, it's not that far. It's not that far. Dang it. Anyway, where was I? I liked the S20 Plus. I had a problem with GPS on it actually, for some time. Oh, nice. You switched to. Oh, you went to Apple then. Okay. Yeah, the SE was a great phone. I mean, I used to upgrade every 2 years, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go for 3 years for once, and then I broke the screen. But yeah, that sucks. So you had the S10 Plus, and the cameras broke on it. Samsung went to fix it. You switched to the iPhone XS Max. How are you liking it? How do you like iOS compared to Android? Did you use iOS in the past, before switching to Android? You only had it for 3 months. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I I could have held on to the S10. The thing that bothered me the most about it was the camera in the corner of the screen. It just bothered me. It's kind of silly. It's a cosmetic thing, you know, how it looks, an aesthetic thing. I like the centered camera much better. And it's software broken. That's crazy. And that should be fixable. How is it, yeah. Well, how do you like iOS? Are you liking it, or indifferent, or? The last time I used iOS was on iPhone 4. That was quite a while ago. And literally everyone that I message has an iPhone, so I annoy the crap out of them because I use, is this the way I want to go? Yeah, looks like it. Because I can't use iMessage, so like I'm the one odd person in the group, that ruins it for everyone else. Can't use iMessage. I hope that with RCS that kind of gets bridged a little bit better this year or next year. Hopefully that gets better. Ah, jeez. Yeah, this thing has so much torque that if I just put my foot down, it's all over the place with this engine upgrade. Yeah, more simple, which isn't a bad thing. I've thought about going back to it. Well, now I'm not going to go back to it for quite a while because, I just got the S20 Plus, and I hope that I won't break it in the next 2 years. But I have thought about it, switching back just because that's what everyone else is using, and it would be nice to be able to connect with people through iMessage. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, RCS will bridge with iMessage. I don't know if Apple's ever going to let that happen, though. I thought I read articles that they were talking about that, though, and that would be huge because RCS allows read receipts and typing indicators on Android and other platforms. And it's supposed to be unifying, so it's supposed to be cross-platform. Let's see, I gotta go back down here, right? This is where I gotta be careful. Maybe if I put it in low gear, that'll give me some self-control. We'll try to just go in low through here, just so I don't fall off again. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. I guess in IT, so my work group, most people have an Android, right? So it's funny how that is. I have to agree that Android still allows more customization. I think it would kind of drive me nuts if I couldn't. Does iOS still not allow customization of your home screen, what icons show on what screen, and if you can remove icons? Because I only have some of my apps on Android. It's like a desktop. I only want some icons to be on there. I don't know if that's still a limitation or not. It's getting dark on here, and we're falling off again. Is this the same part where I think this is where I fell off last time, right back there. That's where I fell last time. I think we're okay now, though. Okay, you can move them, yeah. I just don't think you can remove them, from the home screen, because there's no app tray like there is in Android. So that's the only place you can get the icons, I think. And I guess they have folders now too, so that helps. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Look at this. I'm gonna keep it in low range here for sure. Oh, there's a tree right there. How am I supposed to... I'm just gonna knock it down, I guess. Drive over it, kind of. Physics are great in this game. It's pretty cool. It's pretty realistic there. Yeah, this is like almost rock crawling right here. So I'm taking my time going up this. This is more treacherous than I thought it was going to be. But anyway, the S20, I actually, yeah, when I first got it, and I have it on Verizon, but it's an unlocked model, HD voice or voice over LTE and Wi-Fi calling actually do both work, but the problem I was having was with GPS. It was like weirdly like not locking on, and it had a problem where, particularly if I were inside, then like, you know, when you would use Wi-Fi for your location instead, that wasn't exactly working. It was like, I don't even know what was causing it, but it was like showing me like bouncing like in a 1 mile radius like around my house. Like it was just showing me half a block or away, you know, from where I actually was, and it was just jumping between different locations on the map, and it wasn't accurate at all. And I found that restarting sometimes fixed it temporarily, and you could toggle airplane mode and it would start working again. And it seems like they fixed it now. I think it was a server side issue with maybe with Google, but it was fixed without a major software update from Samsung, I think. It might have been a combination firmware update and the server side change, but anyway, it's better now. But that was annoying. Yeah, I do think that there was a firmware update that allegedly fixed it, but didn't completely fix it for me right away, because I still had it after the update where everyone on the internet was saying, oh, it's fixed now. I was still having the problem. Then like a week later it stopped. And I was reading something about like on a few days ago, maybe it was last week, Google Maps was having trouble with some applications with like GPS. This is actually a good view here. Look at this. But Google was having problems on their servers with maps, and I think that also may have been related. Yeah, this is definitely a great game graphics-wise. My GPU is crying too, so that's how I know it's a good game. Do we have to go back down this? I think I do have to go halfway, and then like, yeah, I could just drive off the edge here and hope for the best, right? Oh, jeez. We're gonna put it back in low so I don't kill myself. But yeah, other than that GPS issue that I was having, now it's you know, I don't have any complaints anymore. Was it worth it? Well, you know, the big thing about the S20 line was supposed to be the camera, and it's a good camera, sure. I don't use the camera as much as I told myself I would, so I probably would have been better off sticking with the S10, but the S10 camera kind of annoyed me too, so I don't know, I'm happy with it. Yeah, see, that's the unfortunate thing about laptop GPUs is, you know, they take so much heat. They don't tend to last as long as like desktop GPUs. I had a Dell XPS laptop in college for like literally like the first couple of semesters, you know, and I played games, right? Because that's what I do. And it lasted like 2-3 semesters, and the GPU just started failing. The NVIDIA GPU in it, which that stunk, because it was a decent laptop. I loved the keyboard on it and everything else about it, but it was crashing like hardcore. Like it would just crash randomly, and I wasn't even playing a game when it would do it either. It was just unpredictable. It would just show like a checkered pattern on the screen, like complete failure, and even disabling the NVIDIA GPU didn't do anything to stop it either. So maybe the NVIDIA GPU was fine, it was like the Intel chip, but either way, it was getting way too hot with the games I was playing, and it just conked out after just like a year and a half. Outside warranty, of course. And that thing, yeah, I think that one actually, the XPS only had one fan, so yours has two, which is good. Yeah, I think my current one, I have an MSI GS75 laptop, which, well, for how much I use it, it was a little overkill. I don't use it very often, but I was kind of sick of having a laptop that didn't play games, so I got one that could when I'm on the rare occasion that I'm away from home. Anyway, it has 3 fans, and it still gets hot because it's a thin profile. But not as hot as that Dell did. Jeez, that thing got toasty. Like 95, 99 Celsius. And that was back before I cared about temperatures that much. This tree is driving me up a wall here. So this MSI laptop, I'm more cognizant of the temperature, and it does better. Oh, that sucks. See, if you like dock it or have a second screen connected, it just tanks in performance. Come on, let me get through this. Gotta drive over the tree, basically. There we go. Okay, is this the part where I was like, oh, maybe I might be able to take a shortcut here. My depth perception is off here. How bad will this be? I might try to. Let's see. Let's check the map. Let's consult the map here, shall we? Put the parking brake on so I don't fall off. I was thinking about taking a shortcut here. I'm feeling like trying this. I think I might want to try like going this way, and that should take me over that way. Alright, we gotta go up this way then. And that's our last destination for this one. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that GPU is dying. Alright, it's getting dark. We're gonna skip again to the morning. Again, this fog is great. I think the safest bet actually is where I put the marker. I'm going to back up and go up that way. I think so. I went that way already. Oops. Alright, let's go this way. Put diff lock on. Maybe I shouldn't have put it on yet, but I did. This could be a mistake. We're going to try it. Let's go this way. Alright, diff lock on. We're going in a straight line. Ish. Anything but a straight line. I've only had it for over a year. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, see that now that at least it's not like entirely failing though. Like that just happened with the Dell that I had, but that stinks. Gaming laptops are really hard to maintain. I think it's hard to have one that lasts a long time, especially if it's your primary computer and you're pushing it hard for like almost every day. If it's your primary use machine. After that Dell failed, I ended up just getting like an Ultrabook, a Samsung Ultrabook, and brought my desktop to school to play the occasional games, and I ended up just using the laptop, you know, for, of course, like lighter tasks for schoolwork. So it ended up working out, but. Okay. Wait, are we going? We're not going the right way. I gotta go that way. Oops. Yeah, we're still kind of. I mean, in 2020 now, you can definitely get a really good gaming laptop, but they're definitely still on the more expensive side for a comparable desktop. And of course you lose the portability with a desktop, but yeah, desktop's still, I think, the way to go for just for gaming alone. You know, if you don't have to go anywhere, then yeah, it's definitely the way to go. Man, this thing is killing my GPU now. Yeah, I'm losing some frames now. Man, this is taxing a GTX 1080. Okay, granted, that's a GPU from 2016. It's 2020. Almost time for me to upgrade. Almost. Because it would help with VR. That's like the main reason I would upgrade my GPU right now. But they're not cheap. Even like the 2080 that came out, you know, it has a substantial increase, but it's not enough for me to bite yet. Like, I look at GPU user benchmark numbers, you know, and I just see how my GPU stacks up with the newer ones, and when I see a high enough percentage, I'll be like, okay, it's time for me to upgrade. I can't justify it for the price yet. I'm still holding on to this one, going into the 5th year with it, I guess. Yeah, slow and steady on this definitely is the way to go. Put it back in low. Throw diff lock on to get up this. Yeah, this thing is a beast. Sometimes it's too much for me to control though. But nothing's going to save you from rolling over. Unless I have the upgraded winch that lets you use it whenever you're rolled over. Right now, the winch I have doesn't work when the engine's stalled. Okay, well, we're at the finish line here. We should get paid for this. Yeah. Alright. Well, this kind of looks similar to the last view that we had over on that peak, right over there. But the mornings in this game look awesome. Yeah. Okay. Well, that took quite some time. Jeez, it's already 6:30 local time here. I think the next best thing to do would be drive down this mountain. I really want to just drive down it because that's what I do in GTA. I just want to get this watchtower. But I don't want to drive all the way back to do that. I kind of want to drive down and see what happens. I think I'm going to do that. I'll do that. You know what the heck, right? Well, we're already heading that way. Jeez, I didn't want to back up that far. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna get stuck on a tree is what's gonna happen here. Ah, the watchtower's right there, though. Ah, do I want to go down to the... Oh, I'm getting dizzy here. Do I want to go down to the left? I really want to go down to the left. Doesn't look like there's an easy way through this forest here to get over there. Yeah, let's try it. I might roll over here. Maybe if I go to the right of this tree. Nope, we're already rolling over. Yep. Yep. That's the end. I can't do anything. See, I need that stupid winch. I can't winch onto anything here. And you can see I got what I get damaged here. Apparently nothing. I don't buy that. I rolled over so softly. Oh, you have a 1050 in there? Yeah. Yeah, it's from the same time I got this 1080, kind of. It might even be slightly newer. But, well, of course, lower tier, but still. Yeah, we're a few generations behind now. Alright, let's just recover. I think at this point we're going to switch, though, because we're running out a little bit of time here. So let's go grab something a little bit bigger. This guy, right? Let's get this GMC. Love this thing. I like how you can see this dust getting sucked in. Now see, the thing that's weird to me is that this thing idles. This sure sounds like a 2-stroke. But when I get on the gas, it starts sounding like a 4-stroke, so that kind of bothers me. Alright, so we're not getting that watch point tonight. fine. We'll do ourselves a little delivery here. We'll see how that works. Now, I'm trying to get rid of the waypoint there. Okay. Right. Ooh, what is this? Power lines. Deliver to the fallen pole. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah, they want me to go over there. We're trying to fix power lines, I guess, right? That's what this is all about. Okay. Well, I think we could do that. I think the truck can carry 2 units, and there's a trailer around here somewhere. Oh, looks like it's over there. Is that it? So we'll find out here. So yeah, this is actually modeled pretty well. Old GMC truck. I'm so glad that that they decided to make the interiors, instead of like just leaving it completely dark on the inside with like fake dials, which is what they did. Wait, whoops. That's what they did with like WelpSimulations and oh, what is on the back? Is this already metal planks here? I might be able to just pull this trailer. Hang on. So I keep getting distracted here. Yeah, so in MudRunner and Spin Tires, they didn't have an interior. It was just like really basic, as you know, because you played it. All right, let's attach this guy. I think this is what we gotta deliver, right? I think we gotta carry that. What is unpack cargo? Pack cargo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we could probably do this in one trip. If that's what I think it is. Because in the mission, it says... what did it say now? It said power lines, metal planks. This might not be metal planks, though. How can I tell what it is? You know what? We'll take them off because we can go pick them up in the town and know for sure what we're carrying. So we'll do that. Okay. You know what's also confusing me is there's a fallen power line right here. Okay. Well, let's hit the road. Do some actual trucking here. So for this mission, we got to pick up the metal planks at town storage. We can carry 3. We can do all 3 of these because I think all 3 are Island Lake. Hang on. Wait a second. Oh, we might not be able to because of this dam. Gateway. Oh, I guess we'll drive over there and see what happens, right? Oh, wait a second. Smithfield. Oh, that might be the next region. That might be a tunnel right there. We just can't see it because of the watchtower. Does it tell us on the global map? Yes, Smithfield Dam. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. We're gonna try it. Let's head over there. Oh, this map is making me dizzy. Okay. So we want to go to town storage. You see, the problem I have with this game is there's so many things to do. I just keep bouncing between different things. Let's try going crazy. Okay. So that's where we want to go. But I think we actually want to turn to the left out of here. Yeah. You go out this way. So that's what we'll do. This is a glorious truck. You know what? I forgot to equip it with all-wheel drive, so hopefully we don't need that. It's going all over the place here. I may regret this, but we're doing it. Or maybe I already equipped this without... No, there's no all-wheel drive on the bottom right. I don't have all-wheel drive on it. Oh well. I think it's an option, I just never set it up. I think we're alright. I think we're okay. We can winch ourselves in the worst case. Alright, let's put her in low. Yeah, this thing has neither diff lock or all-wheel drive. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. But looking at the map... Well, so the rest of this is paved, right? Oh, there's a trailer over there, too. Can I just... No, I don't want to do that. How do I get rid of that? Ugh! I'm really confused right now. Oh, wait. Okay. We're just gonna set that up again. Sorry about that, though. Wind blew open my door there. The windows are open. It's great. Yeah, that trailer right there. Kind of wish. That I'd use that one instead. That's okay. That's okay. This one will do the same thing. We're heading that way anyway. Kind of regret not putting all-wheel drive on this thing. It's a highway truck for sure. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into. I'm gonna try to go this way. Get around some of this mud. Just gonna power through it. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, see, but then when you start spinning your wheels too much, then you start digging. That's some great graphics, though. Looks great. We're gonna try this without all-wheel drive. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, though. We're almost to the end of this off-road part. It might be slow going. Come on. There we go. You know what? I think we're gonna take the couple extra minutes to put all-wheel drive on this thing. And be happy with ourselves. Alright, let's customize it. Frame add-ons? Oh, that's for the frame. Alright, what do I need to do here? Oh, I thought this thing had an all-wheel drive option. Maybe not. Huh. Okay. Well, that's kind of sad. Oh, it has raised suspension though. Ooh, look at that. I think we might actually do that. Maybe we should use that, huh? I think we'll install that. Tires. There's so many. You can get larger tires. Look at that. I don't want to spend the money though. I'm trying to save. I could have sworn this thing had. Could have sworn it had all-wheel drive. Must have been the other truck. Whoa. Didn't mean to click on that. Round cap with air filter. Would be good if we had to cross a river, but I don't think we do. For some reason, this truck has a Nevada plate. Dang, I thought there was an all-wheel drive option. Visuals. Oh. Oh, that's neat. Let's put the stock. Oh, we don't. We already have stock on here. Okay. Visuals, color. Nah. Yeah. Dang it! I thought there was something here for all-wheel drive. I guess not. Raised suspension should help keep us from bottoming out at least. Yeah, dang it. I thought this was definitely... Okay. Well, not seeing it, so let's get back out there. Okay. We'll get back to the trailer pretty quickly here. I'm actually going to probably... Oh, I don't know if it'll be easy for me to grab that flatbed. Can I recover? I wonder if I can recover trailers. Can I do that? Yeah, this guy. Can I... No, I can't. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave that one because it's facing the wrong way. Okay, now my truck is stuck in reverse. What's going on? My brakes are stuck. You know, this has actually happened to me randomly, too. My brake is stuck full on. Let me try unplugging and plugging back in. Okay. Okay. That seemed to fix it. I lost my, maybe I didn't lose force feedback? It might still be there. You know, I've actually had quirks with MudRunner with the G25 wheel as well, so I'm not surprised that it's doing that to me. I've been liking it. It's been good. I thought this thing had all-wheel drive, so I went all the way back to the garage to pick that up, but it doesn't. Loads of options for vehicles, maps. There's going to be so much content for this, so I do look forward to streaming this as a series. There's a lot to go through. And there's going to be even more because we have the season pass. I have the season pass, and Ben has it too, so... Oh, we're stuck. Don't say it ain't so. Okay, we'll get out of this. I'm gonna drive along the side of the mud. The sounds are better. The graphics are better. Compared to MudRunner, this is phenomenal. The graphics are gorgeous, especially when it's like sunrise and sunset. Yeah, we're just gonna take this trailer because it's facing the right direction, so we'll do that. Yeah, I don't know if I said it or not, but the air brake sounds, not just that, but like all the sounds in this game are much better than the previous title. Definitely another plus. So hopefully up here, well, now that we're on pavement, we can move pretty good now too, but hopefully up here, this trailer that I left from the tutorial earlier in the week is still there. And that's another cool thing about this this game, is that everything is progression and it's saved as one profile. So like everything you do in single player, everything you unlock carries over when you start a co-op session with someone, and vice versa. Whatever you do in co-op, all that progress is saved, and it goes back with you in single player. Hope this is still the right way. I think it is. Oh, come on, you're so close to the pavement. Don't fail me now. It kind of teaches you a little bit how to off-road, because what I should have done back there is slowed down, because when you start spinning your wheels like that, you really start to lose your traction. You start digging into it, the mud, and you just make things worse for yourself. So, yeah, we're heading the right way. The bridge is where we want to go. We want to, actually, let me flip the map around here. We want to go across the bridge and up this way. I'm going to set the waypoint again. We want to go to the town storage. Alright. Yeah, trailer's literally in the middle of the lot. Apparently I can't despawn trailers. I can take vehicles and recover them. Yeah, we're gonna run that sign over, it's fine. But, so you can recover trucks in your garage, you know, it can despawn them. Which is something that Ben and I had to learn earlier this week, which was driving us crazy. Like, we were trying to do co-op, and we're like, where are all the trucks that we were just driving? Well, apparently, whatever you leave on the map stays on the map along with all your progress, so you have to go recover the truck and put it in your garage, and then you can use it in other regions, other maps. So it's way different than Mud Runner, because in Mud Runner, you started a game on a map, you finished that map, and I wonder if I could just drive. I really want to just drive through there. I'm going to try to drive through here. We'll see what happens. So you finished your progress. Take this sign with me. And you would keep the vehicles, but everything else would reset, right? And you'd start over from square one again on the next map. Oh, this is nothing. I don't know why that's blocked off. Oh no, this is exactly why it's blocked off, because this stupid thing doesn't have all-wheel drive. There we go. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're just defying the traffic signs. Alright, let's go to our pickup, and then hopefully it'll be smooth sailing to the delivery point. So this is going to be our first actual haul mission. Everything we've done up to now has been scouting on the map, which is really the first thing you do in this series of games, because you want to figure out where everything is on the map, and then you can go from there for missions. So now we're finally to the point where it kind of makes sense to stop that for a bit and get in some delivery missions. I'm going to try going this way. And this is where I went, the way I went from the mission to, or the tutorial mission. I think I can turn up this way. Yeah, it's a little tight. We're going to take that sign out probably, but that's alright. No one's watching. There's no law enforcement in this game. Oh no, we're fine. We're clearing it. What am I hitting? I'm going to hit that awning there. That's what I'm going to hit. Alright, there we go. Okay. Right, so for this mission that we're trying to do, we're delivering 3 loads of metal planks to these fallen poles that are, wait, oh, Wait a minute. Complete winter stores. Oh. Wait a minute. I just realized that we can't do that. Oh, that makes me sad. No, I see. Oh, complete not a drill. Locked. I wish I would have seen that like half an hour ago. No. Does that mean we have to do like this stuff, maybe? Maybe we do just have to unlock the map first. Okay, so we can't do this one because we got to do winter stores. Winter stores we can't do because we have to complete not a drill. Is that on this one? No. Which one's not a drill? Not a drill. Locked because we have to complete pipe dream. Is that this one? That might be this. This one? No. No. Which one's pipe dream? Oh, this one. Oh, I can actually do this one. Heavy fuel tanker semi-trailer. That's out there where I literally have not driven yet. Oh, jeez. We need to deliver to the factory. But there's a roadblock here. There's just so many. There's so many things. There's so many things. I'm gonna try to go get this watch point. All right, so we can't do the mission I've been trying to do for the past 20 minutes. That's all right. We're learning. This is a new game. Let's go. Why does it say we can't go this way? I wonder. I don't know why it doesn't want us to go this way. What does it say? Water over road. Road closed. Eh. Meh. What does this say? Hang on, let's stop here. New objective discovered. Rock slide. Show task. We've got a rock slide problem. They keep knocking out our infrastructure. We don't have the resources to stop them. We should be grateful if you could take a look. Details. Oh. Where the heck is that watchtower? It looks like it's in water. I tell you what. There's a lot of complication added to this game that was not in MudRunner. Is there something that we could do that's like... We're not going to do that one tonight. Motel Woes. What do you need for that? They just need a trailer. That's over there, which is blocked by the rock slide. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot. There's a lot that you gotta do, which is great. This is what I wanted. You know, the problem that I kind of had with MudRunner, and it got boring quickly because there was literally only one thing you did, and that was deliver lumber to, or you know, you would deliver trees to lumber yards, and that was it. You deliver logs, I guess, is the better term. Let's just, you know what? All right, let's pull the trailer up here and ditch it. This guy is not going to get us far if we have to go off-road. Oh, that's all off-road there, though, isn't it? There's the watchtower. We can see it. I don't think this truck's going to make it, though. You know what? We're going to leave the truck. We're going to go get our scout vehicle again. You know what? I'm actually going to... No, you know what? I'll leave this guy here. I'll leave him here. Let's go to the garage, which is literally over here. I thought there was also a curtain trailer over here, though, too. Oh, there's a service trailer. Man. Metal planks, service spare parts. You know what? We probably could do this one. Service spare parts, where do I get those? Gosh darn it, from the warehouse. They really have you running around. So we got some learning to do on this. There's not too much to do. We're running out of time here. Ooh. Ooh, we could do this one, actually. I think we can get both. Wait, is that... No, it's at the warehouse. We could just deliver the metal planks, though. We could do that. That wouldn't be a problem. Let's do that. Let's just do part of the mission, you know, because we don't have much time right now, so let's attach the trailer. Let's, at least do part of the mission. These missions are very involved, in a good way. I mean, definitely different than the previous titles. More challenging. Oops. Okay. Well, let's head back and pick up our metal planks to throw in the flatbed here. And we'll have to pick up the concrete blocks probably next time. I think this thing can carry 2 units, but we only need 1 unit. Alright, metal planks. Yeah, this is 2 units. What is auto... Oh, auto load. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, did we tie it down? Unpack cargo. Yeah, it's been packed. Okay. I think unpacking the cargo is an option if you're using the crane, which we are not, because we do not have a crane. Oh, that was close. Almost took out that street light. Alright, let's go deliver this little bit of metal planks here in this wonderful evening in the game. And we'll finish up another night. Another new feature in SnowRunner is having a full economy. So there's like the whole aspect of you have to buy your upgrades unless you find the vehicle. You can find a vehicle. They're scattered about the map too, but otherwise you would purchase the vehicles too. We have nowhere near enough money for another vehicle unless we sell our existing vehicles. Alright, so we should go down this hill here. Gotta squeeze around the trailer that I so geniusly left right there. I might actually pull this to the side. It's kind of in the way. I don't think I can recover the trailers, like I said earlier, so they're where they are. Okay. Let's get this guy hooked up so we can just move it out of the way. Just gonna steadily put it right over here. That's better. There's got to be a way to recover the trailers. Just have them despawn. We'll have that rock keep our truck in place. Detach. Alright. Just trying not to pop our tires. I don't know if you can do that or not. I'd rather not find out right now. Alright, so we should be able to go up this way, and this is part of the delivery. Yeah, the warehouse, yeah, we might be able to do this with just the flatbed too. I'll see. I'll see if I got more time than I think I do. How about that? And if we do, then we'll try to complete this. So we gotta unload here to get this power line out of the way. Alright, so this is what we're doing. Fallen power line, yes. We're doing that, tracking. Cargo management. Fallen power line. Unload. Alright, so now we need 2, I guess, concrete blocks? That's what it says, right? Fallen power line, concrete blocks. From the warehouse, right? Okay. Alright, give me a second. I'll see if I got some more time here. We'll see. Alright, let's add 30 minutes to the clock here. I do have a little bit more time to keep playing, so I really want to get through this one, so let's see if we can do that. And, let's see. Oh, yeah, alright, so we're just going to drive back, basically. We're going to have to backtrack here, past the garage, go to the warehouse, pick up our, concrete blocks. So let me just set up a waypoint here. Excuse me, just so we know we're going the right way. This is going to be a challenge because this thing does not have all-wheel drive. Let me check something in the garage real quick, because if we have another truck that could do this better, like this guy. Let's see. Yeah, I know what this is. The upgrade center, yes. This thing has a V8, which is great. Okay, frame add-ons. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about, but, oh, it's just a saddle for a trailer. So there's a flatbed. What can I carry with this? Yeah, see, it's gonna be all the money that we just earned too if I use that. Alright, I think we should tough it out with the GMC. I think if I'm not pulling a trailer, we'll be alright. Oh, is there any way that this can be... No, this can't be anything else other than... Oh, a crane, I guess? The truck is literally a crane. There's nothing else it's used for? That's weird. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we have our best option for tonight for this, so we'll get back to this truck. Wait. See, this is where I gotta figure out how to use this thing. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and skip again to the morning. I like that feature a lot. Okay. Let's get back out of here and get back up on the road. Gotta figure out how to back out of here. I'm so glad they also have licensed vehicles for this game. Okay. This is not going to work too well, actually. I don't want to back up the rest of the way if I can avoid that. Let's try turning around up here. This looks more doable. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. That worked. There we go. how's that for a view? Looks nice. Okay, so we're going to go left, I know that. We're going back towards the garage, basically. So we're going to have to tough it out through the mud here again. Yep, we're already... Look at that, we're already stuck. Throw it into low gear here. This thing has no all-wheel drive, no diff lock, so we're toughing it out going through the off-road sections. Which actually doesn't sound great for what we're getting ourselves into up here. Because if we look at the map, when we get past the garage, there's a lot of off-roading. I'm going to try to go like around the spots that are deeper. See, like that's some deep stuff right there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. See, once you get the momentum, it's not so bad. It's when you start spinning your tires, when you start spinning your tires, that's when you get into trouble. So we just passed the garage right there to our right. And keep going here. This is where we might run into trouble. And we did. That didn't take long at all. Oh yeah. See, this is why... yeah, this might be worth the truck upgrade. I'm gonna go broke, but you know what? You know what? Let's recover. Let's take this guy. This thing is gonna be more suitable for... I wish it would tell me how much cargo this can hold. How much is this gonna carry? Because I don't know if I want the bed or the flatbed. Because it doesn't really specify how much cargo this can carry. I know that I have this guy on the other truck. I know it carries 2. I might just do that. It looks like it's bigger. Maybe it's just because of the sideboards. We'll go with that. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll pay the money for it. Because I know that this truck's going to do a lot better. Definitely a lot better off-road. It doesn't have diff lock, but it has all-wheel drive, so... yeah. Don't have a spare wheel, huh? Okay. Checking out the other stuff here. Yeah, we're gonna be sticking with these tires. It has larger tires too, so that's good. Yeah, this thing's gonna be better equipped. And I haven't checked this one out yet, so ooh. Wait a minute. What am I using? Oh, this guy. Yeah, right, this one's gonna burn more fuel, but this gives us more power. Let's do it. We don't even have to pay for it. All right. This will be interesting. Alright. Alright. Wow, look at the air tanks on that. Jeez. Let's hear the startup. Put it in neutral. This thing's a beast. It looks like it's a Russian vehicle. Whoa, it's fast. It just leapt forward there. It wants some action. Alright. This will get us a lot further up to the warehouse. It'll get us up there much more quickly than that GMC, unfortunately. The GMC is a great, classic truck. It's just not built for what we're going into up here. This thing is just going to plow right through this stuff. Look at this. I don't even have all-wheel drive on. This is crazy. Apparently I don't have mud flaps on it either. Alright, now we might need all-wheel drive up here. This is looking a little rough. This is looking very rough. Put it in low range. Oh yeah. And this is... there's no way the GMC would have gotten through this. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have had the patience to try to get through this with the GMC. We're moving. We're moving. I'm going to try to keep it in a higher gear. Sometimes low doesn't really help you. But again, if you start spinning, you start digging, and the situation just keeps getting worse. Okay, I got something crazy going on here with waypoints. That's better. That's better. Okay, yeah, that's where we're trying to go. And if worse comes to worse, we do have a winch. But we don't need it yet. We're doing okay here. This thing looks just so beastly. I love it. Alright, come on, you're so close. You're so close. Let's feather the throttle a little bit. Yeah, the game's suggesting that I help myself out of here with another vehicle. I think I can turn off the constant tips, but I'm going to leave them on for now because we're pretty early in the game, so. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. We're climbing with all-wheel drive. Yeah, that GMC would not have gotten through any of this, so I'm glad I switched. Alright, I see some deep mud there. I'm going to try to go between it. Yeah. Try to ride the ridges. Get out of the valleys, going through the mud. This thing's a beast. This thing's actually getting me through this pretty good. And there's pavement again up here. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh yeah. Look at this thing go. Oh, I guess this isn't pavement. It just looked like it was because it was dry, I guess. Oh yeah. We're flying through this now. Okay. Now we're not going to fly through this. I know that. This is going to be a little rough. Alright, come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. We got it. Come on. You can do it. Seems like this truck, low gear doesn't really help. It likes to spin. Tires actually spinning might help us here. Hey, Dracuda, how you doing? This game is great. Love it. It's got some glitches, but I can get over those because they actually put a patch out today to fix some of them. I liked Mud Runner. I like this one a lot more. Yeah, you know, that's funny. Dirt Tracker stopped by earlier and was asking the same thing. I don't know when it would be coming to Steam. I would have greatly preferred it being on Steam. I question why it went to Epic Games first. My guess is that Epic Games was offering them more cut for the titles, you know. So they decided to go with that. Wait a second. How do I get over there? I guess I keep going. Okay. I was scared for a second that I had to, like, jump. Just send it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The first time I learned about Epic Games was through Fortnite. My brother convinced me to play it one day, and I didn't play very much. But I have been collecting the free games that Epic Games has been offering. Even though I haven't been installing them. You know, I actually don't know anything about Epic to know that, so I guess I have some research to do. Because I don't know, I don't mind the DRM itself. I thought that would be my main complaint, but it's not nearly as good as Steam. I guess that's my main concern with it. Alright, we're free. Heading to the warehouse here. Oh, there's a trailer too. Hey. Wish I would have known that was in there. Alright, well I don't need the trailer because I only need 2 units of cargo. Let's see what I need again. I need concrete blocks. So what do we got? Bricks, concrete blocks. Oh, wait a second. I can only carry 1? Gosh darn it, I need a trailer. Oh, Epic will stop buying exclusives once Fortnite really dies. You know what? That's a good point. That is a great point. That's just, it blows my mind how successful that game has been. They've just been raking in the money, and that's not gonna last. It's crazy. I think the thing that blows my mind the most about that is how that's just for like aesthetics, right? For visuals in the game, skins, what have you. That's how they make their money because it's free to play otherwise. It's crazy. Yeah, I guess I can only carry 1 of these things. Oh, that makes me sad. Alright, well I carry 1 of those there. Oh, no, I can carry 2. Alright. Well, I'm going to ditch the trailer because I don't need it. It's a bitch to carry these things through the mud. Oh, geez, that's annoying. I didn't know they even had a PvE, actually. I don't know. I stopped following long before that, I guess. I just haven't been following what's going on with Fortnite. I tried playing Apex for a bit. Do they have a PvE now, too? I don't know. Battle Royale is just not really my style. It's fun, but... You know, I mean, clearly I'm not playing Battle Royale right now, so... It started as PvE, and then they went to compete with PUBG. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's right. PUBG was definitely first, and they just... Yeah, yep. Then marketing came through and somehow made it go crazy. Yep. I just haven't been paying close attention to that stuff. It's crazy. Wonder if we can drive. You know what? I might actually just try to take this shortcut here. I think the truck can handle it with its power. Then we'll be back on the road here. Back to our destination. Yeah. Let's try that. It was first as a... Oh, right. Wait. PUBG... Was it a mod to Arma? Because that engine looks extremely similar. Like Daisy, right? Daisy used to be a mod for Arma, I think. It was a mod to Arma. Aha, yes, I knew it, because I knew that engine looked so similar. The graphics. Just like Daisy. That's funny. It starts out as a mod. How do they end up selling it, though? It makes me wonder. Did they have to buy licensing from Bohemia? That had to have been what happened. It's amazing how it got so big that they can monetize on a mod like that. And the mod is still better than the actual game. I gotta say, the only reason that I have and play Arma is for the cops and robbers maps, the Civ Life maps. Those kind of turned to trash though because like everyone started becoming an asshole on those servers, so I stopped playing. But the life servers that I used to play on years ago were a lot of fun. I never really actually played Arma for what it was designed for. Just for mods. So the mod creator pushed it to be standalone. Did they make their own engine and everything after that, or did they continue to, like, is it like shared or something? I don't understand how that. I guess I'm assuming that Arma's content is licensed, and they wouldn't just be able to, say, yeah, I'm going to go sell this now as a game. But maybe there's something in the licensing they could do that. Like, I knew Daisy came from Arma. I never really thought about, like, how that and PUBG became their own game, like how that would work. Oh, this stuff's rough. I'm weighed down. This makes a big difference when I'm weighed down. There's no way the previous truck would have made it through this. Okay, well, they own the Daisy game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get that. The mods will always be better. So what happened with was PUBG the same? Did Bohemia just kind of get like the rights to that and like gave the creator of the mod, I guess, a pay cut maybe? I can see how that would work then. And this thing's really, there we go. We're getting unstuck here. This thing's a beast. Yeah, I didn't even know that PUBG was derived from Arma, but that totally makes sense now, because they looked so similar. I don't know how I didn't get that connection when I got the DayZ connection. Anyway, I've never played PUBG. I played literally like half an hour, maybe, of Fortnite. Mostly watched my brother play it on console. And that's it. I don't even have Fortnite on my PC anymore, I don't think. Still have Arma. I haven't fired it up recently because I got annoyed with kids on the server, so I stopped playing. Man, this thing is just pulling through this. I mean, if you had watched earlier, the GMC I was driving was just struggling because it had no all-wheel drive, any kind of off-roading capability. And I was just walking through here, like more like crawling. This is doing more of walking and running. Some great detail here. I mean, like the way they have like the stuff tied down with cables and stuff. The detail is so much better than the previous title. So they really did make this better than Spin Tires. I mean, Mud Runner was more of just Spin Tires 2, kind of. It was like really similar. This is a new beast. There's so many more concepts in this game that weren't in the previous ones. Oh, my poor GPU is frying. I could probably cook an egg on it. That's how you know it's a good game. It's pushing my GPU hard, and it looks good. Alright. So this should be the final bit to actually unlock this road, which is good, because there was something, I forget, there was something else I had to go pick up over here. I wonder if I can find it. There's like a fuel tanker trailer up here. I gotta pull up a little bit here. Okay, let's get this guy unloaded. That should unlock this. Hey! Oh, I got paid for it too. Alright. So I got this guy unlocked. There was something over here that I had to go look for. Looks like a fuel station. Let me see if I can find that mission quick. What does this need? This is a bridge building here. Metal planks and concrete blocks. Hey, deja vu. Because the metal planks are over here. Yes, and the concrete blocks are... Yes. That's like... That would be literally the same thing I just did, so... I won't do that. I'm going to have to go in a few minutes anyway. Let me see if there's something... I could have sworn there was something, like, right... No, rock slide, metal woes... Motel, yeah, let me read. Motel woes, there we go. The trailer's at the... Oh. No, it's not the same one. There's a rock slide here, so, can't do that one. Roadblock. Service spare parts, which I pick up from the warehouse. Damn it! Yeah, there's a lot of pieces to this game that have to fall together with the order of the missions that you do. Require, you know, like roadblocks to be removed. There are prerequisite missions you have to do, so you gotta follow a formula. Like, I was gonna do this one, I didn't even see the locked symbol up here until like 20 minutes after I was trying to get through it. So yeah, there's so much, and there's stuff that, you know, I should really get to these watchtowers to unblock them too, so I'll probably be doing that, to see what else is underneath. There's so much, there is so much. I mean, there's like hundreds of missions, and right now there are 11 different maps across 3 regions, and there's gonna be more down the pipeline. So I think now's a good time for me to stop it here, because there's not really anything I can do in a short amount of time. I've been going for a while now. I gotta get going, so yeah, there's a lot to come with this. I'm looking forward to it. This is a lot of fun. It's like you know, it's trucking but more adventurous, so it's different, and I like it. So I look forward to presenting more of this stuff as the year goes on. So yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. Oh, it started raining. So, alright, yeah. Jarkuda, thanks for stopping by. And we definitely had others on here too. A Dirt Tracker stopped by too. Really appreciate it. Those of you who are watching, thanks for watching. Who are watching later, also thanks for watching. Hope you guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good night.